What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like I'm... that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
alone? I'm all alone.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk!" or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear foe! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear, right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Hey, how y'all doing? I hope you're all doing good. Bringing you more Tales of Arise. Truly am grateful for all the viewers and subscribers. Truly am. So let's get down to it, shall we? So in the last video, Alphen got his memories back, which is cool, but in turn he also has not feelings, but he can feel pain now. And maybe because the mask was, I guess, somehow blocking that, which, on top of everything else, we're trying to rescue Shidan. Come here.
You picked the wrong fight!
Nice.
First strike!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
Nice.
Training's paying off! No escape!
No further!
Swallow dance! No escape!
Roll now!
This is gonna hurt, big guy.
Kisara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Thanks for the cover, Kisara.
You weren't too shy.
Alright, off we go. Gotta go save Shinon from the one from the Lord. I can't pronounce his name, so I'm not gonna try it.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Come here, crabs. Show me what you got, crabby boy. Hello.
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stand
Let me take the rest of them.
Nice.
You wish to learn my secrets, young Alfred? Yes, master. Please, teach me the art of defense. You want Grandmaster? Did you see?
Sure
Someone's
did.
throwing, I
You were
guess.
checking out Kisara from behind.
Hey, Kisara has a nice
No,
butt.
I wasn't.
Hey, I don't blame Law. She has a nice butt. Alright. What do we have up here?
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome
Yeah.
to try. But that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Yeah.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Now you see what I can
No
do.
one's stupid enough to freaking stand underneath a waterfall.
Bet that gel hiding in your face,
I'll stop your movement.
and I'll stop your life.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Unless, you know, you are going to be that stupid and stand directly underneath a waterfall and get crushed, go for it. You'll definitely learn your lesson. Alright, let's see. Oh, hey, fellas.
This will be a delicious
Let's have some fun.
I can carve through armor.
Nice.
Tiger Blade.
Armor won't save you.
More for the stockpile.
Ow.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Okay, you guys do that.
Make it rain.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Nice.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move.
No. It's over here. Where's Zoogle?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Come at you.
Eat dirt! Here I come! That's it! No escape! Be careful, everyone.
Come on.
One isn't normal.
Ow. Zoogle.
Tiger Blade.
Whatever. Hey, did I just freeze? You froze me.
We got the advantage.
I can't move. I'm frozen.
To make sure we keep it.
Hey, don't worry, cause Law's on it.
That's what I like to hear.
Damn, Al froze me. Hey there.
An opponent like this should be easy. This one's all mine.
Nice.
I'm like bait
You
to
picked
them.
the wrong fight. Take this.
Come at you.
It's over.
It's gonna hurt a little bit.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life. And done.
Let's keep up
Nice.
the pace.
Now, that's my cue.
Shut him down.
Way to go.
Raging storm!
Come on, big guy.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past.
Come on, you big ass Zoogle.
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking meal.
Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Come on, big guy. Ow. Oh god. Yeah, that thing summons tornadoes. Wonderful.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
Next.
You're finished.
Come at you.
Hold on to your heart. Here I come.
This is gonna hurt.
It looks like you got this one covered. Bananas, let's go.
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
Come at you.
You picked the wrong fight.
This is gonna hurt a little bit, big guy. Don't blame me if you're gonna die, but you are.
Take this.
Dance in the wind.
Kill him.
Demon Fang. Totally. In an instant. Impact block.
Raging cascade. Going in.
Here you go, big guy.
Dance in the wind.
Double Demon Fang.
I'll be saving this one.
Double Demon Fang.
Ow.
Fly.
Be careful, Claw. Don't get yourself hurt too much.
That came from. Round and blow. Dance in the wind.
Double Demon Fang.
Go time. Lightning and
Gosh dang. Bird dang.
Handle it. Far enough.
Those royal guard
Nice.
colors are shining through.
Fancy joining the regiment? I can fall back out.
Oh, it's poisoned me. Son of a bitch.
Getting stronger.
You picked the wrong. It's switching up its movement.
Demon's descent.
Flashing bang! With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogle's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleland that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke. What do you think it is?
We may get out of this alive
Nice.
after all.
Yeah,
Maybe.
bad for a minute there.
I'm pretty sure we can handle anything.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Alright, let's get on up, huh? What's over here? I can't get over there. I'm so intrigued. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Oh god, no!
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Oh man.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped?
More or less.
No, I
I
didn't.
figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Oh man, that
Don't just
actually
make
that
people
scared
jump
me.
off cliffs on a hunch.
Oh boy. That scared me.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rinwell. Positive thinking is everything.
Up we go. Think of it as training. Hard laboring training.
We finally reached the top.
I feel like they're about to fall off.
Treasure.
Already.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
You could say that. Guys, if you can hear it, I got my air conditioner on. It's getting stuffy in here.
I'm like bait to them.
But yeah, that waterfall, oh my god, that freaked me out.
Try harder! My turn! Take this! No escape!
I thought I totally fucked up. I was like, oh my god. I just seriously was fall to my death.
Eat dirt!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
All yours, Kisara!
Nice.
Take mine.
Air thrust!
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion. The seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Plegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganath Haros means Fortress of Naught. Though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almeidria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I wanted to ask you something. I'm all ears. How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almeidrea made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegis. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almeidrea? A victim?
To a Renan, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renans who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renan would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renans, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danon such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine.